Hey everyone, it's Emery here at Homestead Choremanship, and we have been working very hard on our barn, our old new barn that we bought recently. We bought a couple acres that has a house on it, and this old barn in dire need of fixing up. The house is also, but we wanted to start working on the barn first because we were a little bit worried about the structural soundness of it. So we have started jumping in. You have seen the videos of us cleaning up the place around the barn, the whole lot in the barn. It was just, there was trash everywhere, debris, overgrowth. We had to take the bobcat down there, do some clearing and leveling the ground out a little bit. We had a big old bonfire down there, you all saw. We started out the week by cutting stall doors. We're going to have multiple stalls in this barn for horses. And so each stall is going to have its own door and its own little lot run for the horse to go out into. So that was one of the first things we wanted to get done. We cut out the stalls, not just like in the wood structure and frame of the barn, but also we had to get like a concrete saw to cut the actual concrete foundation for those stalls. And then the rest of the week, we hired an Amish crew, and they came in and helped us get a ton more structural stuff done. We couldn't have done it alone. We just needed the manpower. So JR, Bryce, Becca, Isaac, all were down there working hard with this crew. Of course, they didn't really love cameras, so we didn't try and push it a ton. But one day I did take cameras down there, and we got a lot of videos of actually raising the barn and straightening the concrete, as well as we actually had to pull the barn straight. So they were fine with us getting videos that day. It didn't bother them. So we're going to show you some of that. It's pretty cool to see, and it was a little nerve-wracking, I have to admit. So here we go.
So in groups of two, we are inside the barn every few feet with bottle jacks. I think that we had 4 bottle jacks raising the barn up, and then we have 2 machines pushing the concrete stem wall back straight as the weight of the barn gets off of it. Once we got the stem wall straight, we pulled the wall back in. While it was jacked up, we replaced all the sill plates with new lumber so that it's not rotten or bug eaten. And then we tap-conned it back down to the concrete to hold it in place and used bracing to hold the wall in place. Once it was up and the sill plates were replaced, we tore out a lot of the interior walls and rebuilt them so that it would hold it together. It was really quite a undertaking. We didn't get all of it on film because we're just going so fast and there's so many people working. We were lifting on the floor joists of the hayloft with these poles that go up to the hayloft and then go down to the bottle jacks. Well, then the poles would want to kick out, so we had to put these kicker boards to the walls to try to keep the bottle jacks from kicking out as we lift the barn. There was 1 or 2 times that we had the barn up in the air and it fell, and that was very scary, of course. So we had to brace it off as much as possible and keep lifting in small increments.
Let's take this screw out and move this over.
Screw that one in up top too, Cam?
Yeah, I sure do.
I think we're good again.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. Here comes one of those falls. After we got the stem wall stood back up and the barn bolted back down to the stem wall, we had to push the barn back plumb. It is leaning to the right more than what you can kind of tell on film. So I'm trying to push it back the other way. The problem is it wouldn't rack from being pushed. It just wanted to lift it up. So we ended up having a friend of mine that owns a tow truck come down and hook cables up to it. And we'll show you that in a second. And that's how we got the barn to square back up. And once it was square, then we could go to replacing siding to keep it from leaning again.
Well, it didn't bite him very hard, but he had to come up.
Wait, tell these guys first or have them get out of
That's a good
there.
idea.
He
It's
was
fine.
holding it out. He
Might as well be
wasn't
built
putting
with
it
a straight building. Say
in.
that
That was
again.
for a long, long
Come here,
time.
Levi. Bring the 4 foot level. Here, he can put it on the inside of this post. Yeah, put it on the inside, outside, wherever you want it. Can you put it on this post right here? Okay, you tell me when it's level.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, JR.
Well, it's just getting your foot in.
Even the other wall, if this bottom's kicked out is what you're worried about, or come down. The bottom's free.
That's not bad.
But the bottom needs to come this way. Top needs to go that way, JR. Push it.
What?
Push it. Just don't push it over.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Just,
And
just eyeball the, get
Want me
back
to go
up.
over there?
Yeah, eyeball the other wall, and
couldn't
tell
stand
me.
it out.
Oh! It's just pushing the bottom off.
We need to put a plate there first. We need to get the plate first.
Yeah, it's good. It helps. Anyway, I think.
Yeah, man, getting hurt about that. But it did jump the bottom.
That's crazy. I thought it done that.
I don't sworn it was 150.
Yeah.
Two
great.
or 82.
It is, but it ain't.
I want it to span where that concrete is broken. So we'll put him right there and I'll get on either side.
It leaned more overnight.
Uh-oh.
Maybe not. All right, so yesterday we made a lot of progress. The main thing we made progress on is we got the footer straight and got a wall back under it. And we replaced all the sill boards that are rotten and the sill plates that were rotten yesterday. This had doorways in it. We framed it up. Got the other side replaced. This is just temporary right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a concrete slab to right here and support this wall off the concrete. Same thing over here. 7 feet over that slab, have a wall all the way down both sides with the stall doors to support the hayloft. And today we got to finish replacing the purlins all the way up to the top, and the roof rafters. 4 feet in, everything has to be replaced because it's rotten. Then it gets solid again because the tin hadn't fell off right there. And then, or actually before we replace that, we're going to try to rack the building back straight, and we'll brace it straight. Then we'll build and put the tin on and the siding on. That'll help hold it straight. So we're gonna have one skid steer pulling, one pushing, get it racked back this way straight, and this side needs racked. The whole thing needs racked that way to be straight. So see what we can do, see if we can get it lined up. And then we're going to screw the roof down with screws instead of the nails that are there, caulk it all up, get it ready for painting. Just a lot of work to be done today.
Okay, let me walk around and show them everything real quick.
Yep. Okay, so here's my friend TJ from Doolittle Diesel. If you're ever on the I-44 corridor in the middle of Missouri, he's the guy to go to for tires, tows, or anything else. He has multiple winches on his truck, and we're hooking them up to both top corners on both sides so that we can pull evenly at the same time so that the whole building goes and that it's not trying to lift up against itself.
You pulling it right now?
Hold it for a second. Gotta make sure this bottom doesn't pull off.
I think you'd want them out of there while they pulled.
What? I can go over there and push the bottom. Hold the bottom.
Woo, you could hear the whole thing.
You're doing good. Keep going. Hold it. I think it's okay. Hold on a second. Let me ask. I think that other one's not keeping up. I think I need to push it. What's the other one? The second post in, 6 feet in, is not keeping up with the front of the building. I'm gonna. I think we're good because this one's out and that one's close.
We can let off of that one, yeah. That is too far from over here. I think the whole thing's not good.
I think it's close enough. What do you think?
I would say I would leave it.
The center of it's pretty straight.
Good again, I know most of the show's great.
Well, that post is crooked as a dog leg.
With an old building like this, sometimes you just have to get what you can get. You know, my grandpa always said, "Well, it's not the Taj Mahal." So we just kind of split the difference, got it straight as we could get it, and now we have to brace it off so it'll stand when we relieve the winches.
Screw off first. I get the screw off this. Yeah.
Once again, thanks TJ for coming down and helping me. I was just going to replace the siding on the front that was rotten, but Emery made the executive decision to go ahead and peel the whole front off and put new siding on the whole front of the barn, which I'm glad she asked me to do that because it does look a lot better and it makes it a lot more secure. That's all for today, but stay tuned for the next video and see the progress we keep making.